Hey Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, welcome to my channel everyone. This is going to be your daily message for today. We'll see what's coming up in the cards. Look, I really want to be more intuitive with this reading, and I feel like there's a message that's coming through from a particular energy or a particular person, and I sort of want to see what they want to say to you, and I'm just going to go with it. Any sort of messages that pop up, I'm going to relay over to you. So as I mentioned, it is for earth signs, but if you are a cross watcher and you are dealing with an earth sign, this reading can definitely be helpful. It is focused around the love messages that someone wants to say to you today. So you may hear from this particular person, and you know, they may have this love message for you. So let's have a look what comes up for earth signs. There's a particular person trying to communicate. What are they trying to say? What are the messages next to this person? Okay, this is someone who you are currently connected to, and I get that this person has recently, I'm getting like a shift. The word shift is coming to mind, and it's quite persistent. So I feel like this is someone who is changing. Okay, this is someone who you are involved with, someone who is an important energy around you, earth signs. But I feel like this person is going through a lot right now. I feel like there's a heaviness, and they may be going through some things that you aren't aware of. Okay, now it could be in the relationship. You know, sometimes we get really comfortable and we lose that spark. You know, it has to be worked at. It's not always effortless. Like, there has to be some work from both sides. And this person's energy is coming across like they're not giving up, but I feel like this person is a bit lost right now as to how they feel about you. But I also feel like I'm getting that there's other stuff going on with this person. Like I'm getting that they're comparing your relationship, and they're comparing it to someone else. Like, could be their friends, it could be their parents. This is someone that is drawing comparisons. So straight away it tells me that they're not in a comfortable place within themselves, and as a result it's projecting onto the relationship. So my life is not as together as it seems. I wish things could be different, and I want to feel that way again. Okay, all right, there's definitely something going on. I get that it's internal though. Like, I mean, ask them. Today might be a day where you want to ask them, hey, is everything okay with you? Is there anything you need from me? Tell me what's going on. Like, it could just be a moment in time that you just come from a real honest place, a real non-judgmental place, and you speak to your person. So you speak to them and you say, you know, tell me what's going on. You know, I've noticed you've been a bit different. Like, they are sensitive, so, you know, you can't come on too strong. The person's energy that I'm feeling, it's like they're retreating into a shell, and if you come on too strong, they're going to retreat into the shell even more, and that's not really what you want, I don't think. But they don't feel like they've got control of things right now, so they're feeling like, you know, maybe they want to communicate to you that they feel like they're losing control over the situation, over you, things that you're experiencing together. This could be like a controlling person, or it could be someone who's quite regimented. Like, they always like things out in the open. Maybe they've got an anxious attachment style, so they need to constantly be reassured. Like, it's this kind of energy, but it's someone who is close to you and someone who is definitely thinking about you. But they're wishing for things to be different. So they're obviously unhappy about something. I feel like it's happening for a while. I don't think this is fairly recent. I feel like today could be the day where you sort of discover this, or you clue on about it, earth signs. It's a bit of a reality hit, I have to say, and it's not always the nicest feeling to know that there might be someone feeling this way about you. Like, yeah, look, it's not easy. And I just as I said that, I felt like this wave of uncomfort that you're probably felt as you're watching this reading. And I hate to be the messenger of these sometimes, but I just feel like it needs to come out. It's not going to be for all of you, but I do feel like there's someone who wishes things can be different. What I like is that if they're wanting to communicate to you, I want to feel that way again, it's telling me that they will be making some effort. So it's not like this person is like, that's it, they're losing the spark, you know, intimacy hasn't been the same, or just, you know, you're going in two different directions and they're going to give up and walk away. It says to me that there's something within this person that wants to try a little bit harder, because they obviously have put a wish or an intention out there for things to get better again. Okay, so I mean, that would be a good sign. Let's flip it and look at it more positively. Consider I've just delivered you maybe some not so good news, but if you, I'm sorry, earth signs, you know I love you all. If you look at it from that way, it's like there's still, it's fixable is what I want to say. So they're feeling maybe more hopeful about it than pessimistic. So that's a good thing in itself, right? You'd rather than feel that than they just want to abandon. But, you know, whatever this is going on for them, whether it's something going on inside, maybe they've got some health issues, or they've got some things going on with friends, or there's big things happening in the workplace. Like, you know, we all go through every day-to-day stresses, and I feel like it's just piled up on this person, but I don't think that's the sole factor. Okay, I feel like there's more to it than we're seeing, and I think some of it has to do with the relationship. So there is some distancing that they're wanting to communicate to you, and I feel like today might be, if this is the daily message, it could be that today's the day it's happening, or today's the day where you can start to approach the situation differently. So maybe, you know, maybe it's a word to the wise that whatever this person is going through, it's sort of like the universe, spirit wants you to know. And I feel like I'm getting vulnerable. So sensitive and vulnerable are the words that are coming to me. So I feel like someone's feeling pretty vulnerable or in a vulnerable situation. You know, maybe they just got fired, or they've had a friend walk out from their life, or their family relationships are suffering. Like, they're feeling really, really vulnerable. And I get that this person doesn't like to show that vulnerability. Like, they don't want people to see them as weak, or see them as someone who's suffering, or see them as someone who doesn't have all that, who doesn't have everything all put together. Because I think in a lot of ways, you know, they try to show that version of to themselves, but I don't think that's what's happening right now. I think there's a lot more going on than they actually are letting on. But I definitely feel like this could be someone who sort of wants to restore the connection to what it once was. So they're missing the good. They're missing being able to talk to you openly. They're missing that spark or that craziness that you both had, that attraction that you both had at the beginning. You know, maybe they're missing that honeymoon period. They're missing things. They're missing the life you had together when things were less complicated, is what I'm saying. But there is an intention here. So let them open up. Let them talk to you. Let them tell you where they're at, what they're feeling. Let today be a day about them and doing things for them. Because they are vulnerable. And if you do that, I feel like it's going to show a lot. I mean, if this person deserves it, of course, I feel like it's going to show a lot that you care about them and you're there for them and you want them to open up when they're ready. And that's going to speak volumes from your side, earth signs. That's going to mean a lot to them. Yeah, so see how that goes. But I'm going to leave it there. So thank you everyone for tuning in. As always, it means a lot. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I'm sure we'll catch up very soon. So have a wonderful day. Lots of love. And we'll be in touch very soon. Thank you, everyone.